purpose of all these things is for our children. I grew up in Lagos. I left Benin at a very early age, and I grew up in Lagos. All I know is about Yoruba people, their culture, and whatsoever. And when I came here, I've been here now with my husband for over 40 years, and all I know is Yoruba people, their culture. But I have mine, and quietly I actually envy them. So when they invited me to parties, I sit down there and I'm saying, you know, everybody say, problem, oh, this, and I'm not hearing Benin here, you know, I don't see any Benin this. I have a business. I'm actually begging people to come out. I found a boy, he's a Benin boy, I recruited him, and I'm saying to him, almost know we don't know here, and all that kind of stuff. So I went as far as that, tried to encourage our own Benin people to come close to me. We have two daughters, both of them doctors.
My children, only two of my children or three speak Edo. I have 6 children. The rest they don't. Well, okay, blame myself for it. My grandchildren, all my children, they are married to foreigners. Blame myself for it. But I am speaking. Maybe you will not blame me. You might blame me, but you don't know the story, do you? Nobody knows each other's story here. But the ones that are coming, please let us help. I kneel down for you all. Please let us help how we can.
You know, so, and we need, like elders, we need to have a board like this in Benin, where we discuss, where we rapport with the government, you know, those that are leading us. We need to tell them, we haven't seen this, and we said we have issued this contract, but nothing is going on. So please, how do we do? And we need to employ our people. It's good to give job to foreigners, but giving job to foreigners, when they come, you must encourage them to employ your own people, because our children are there, they don't have jobs, and Benin children need to be encouraged. I can see that our youth, our Benin, youth, next generation, none of them has studied, none of them have been to school, they are all illiterate, so nobody's encouraging them, nobody is doing anything. And those of us that have money, we need to sponsor children who come from poor homes, because that's exactly what they do here.
When I was the president of Benin Union, as well as the National Association, all the groups, Edo, Esa, Afema, we used to meet once a month. It's unfortunate that since I stepped down, that really went dead. One of the primary reasons was the Afema Union have completely gone dead. And the ESA, the number has dwindled. And more or less, there's a lot of division there. So this is what I have to do, or what I'm going to say, appealing to the Edos, whether you are ESA, whether you are Afema, whether you are Benin, to please stop discriminating against each other. Stop keeping away from your community affairs, because in Edo, we don't want to get associated, we don't want to associate ourselves with our community. While in Edo, so, when I wear, if you Edo community, or if you Edo,
Look at this book. What is it? Domo. And Edo State is not only Benin. And you think we other people will say, oh yes, we clap for you. And you call it Edo Diaspora. And you say Domo. And we are going to follow your language. We'll be speaking your language. It's not done. And you said we should not have this and this. This why? If you promote the Benin culture, we promote the Asian culture, we promote the whole Edo culture. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, first of all, let me quickly say, let's pay homage to whom homage is due. JJ Barry. When JJ Barry started this Edo Festival and Award, the very first year he started it, if not for the intervention of me, Omoro John, and Mr. Ibude, I think that would have been the end of that show. Benima wanted to sue him. Benima, who is a lawyer in this country, went to sue him. We have to beg and beg and beg. Get this man as your son.
This opportunity should give, this is an opportunity for us to come together and say, well, what is it that we are doing that we're not doing right? And what is it that we think we can do to promote, who we are in the United Kingdom?
Our shared heritage and culture, our resilience. Wherever we are, Edos, if we're in Nigeria, we're in Diaspora, our greatness shines through. Our resilience shines through.
But then we hear this evening because the last meeting we met, my wife told him she searched the internet. There's nothing, no information, nothing about Benin Union. But then Benin Union is in existence. You just living in a cuckoo. You need to come out. You need to let people know what you're doing. People can easily tap into that communication, reach out to you. Our young people are coming up. There's no information about any of the unions. You can't find them anywhere. Who to contact? Nobody. So they just said they're not serious. But that's not correct. We are serious. But then we need that exposure. We need to bring ourselves out. If you are doing anything, let there be a platform where we can, anybody can search, reach out, say, oh, this is the Benin Union, this is the president of Benin Union, that's his name, that's his contact. Asian Union, Esako Union, but we should work collectively as one body, as Edo.
I would say I'm very pleased with the way this is handling this town hall meeting. Very, very encouraging, and it's nice to see everybody come together under one umbrella. Whether Edo, Fuga, Isha, and we're all here to try and resolve issues in our community. But the most important thing is that is getting the solutions and the problems fixed together, and the consistency. We need to always try and hold the meeting constantly, not just this one off the meeting next year. So I continue with the same momentum.
I have seen children in the north leave their parents and attend JJ Barry's event in the south because their parents are looking down on the event. There is a classism that we have brought from Edo State up to a place where you cannot be anything unless you are one community.
Our children, for example, talk to the young ones and hear what they say about ourselves, about those from Benin South, those from Esan, those from... You can see lack of understanding, mistrust, and all the rest of them coming in. Why should it be? Because we, as the parents, we are afraid a lot. Because our value system, we don't really understand it. We don't know how to translate it to these individuals. It's not something we cannot fix. Everyone knows me, I'm not ashamed of it.
But it is good for you people to come together, all Edo states, whether Isha, whether Afema, whether Awushi, the Esako. Really, I'm proud of you guys. Please, there should be no discrimination. The Edo people, they are trying. The Benin, they are really trying. But what I want you guys to do is to come together, no matter the situation. You guys should always come together and be one Edo State.
And since I've been here, I've made a few observations with people talking, and I just want to stress the importance of being a collective. I think when you have things like this to pursue and for us to come together to do something huge, we need to understand the importance of being a collective rather than the I. I've heard people talking this evening and they've used I. It never works.
It's a good thing and it's a good start. So, yeah, we must do the necessary, which is get together, talk, plan, organize. That's the way forward. A lot of people think talk is cheap, but the only way things are achieved starts with talking. think start and have a talk. So
ENA is Edo National Association. And the Edo National Association used to take members, representatives from all different associations, and then they come together as a national association. So, but unfortunately, we've had one president for the past 15 years now.
yes,
And that is the problem.
yes,
And that president does not do anything, and as we speak now, he's not here. So that is the problem. So if we need to take this authority, we need to now let us constitute ENA. That is the solution, because there is no life president in ENA. And then because 15 years and you are in position, and meanwhile nothing is happening.
You cannot do it, you cannot do it. Let those who can do it, do it. There is no gain in it. I spend money on association. I spend my time, I spend my energy. I don't gain anything from it. But I'm happy doing it for people to come together. So that is what we need to do. We need to remove the discrimination. We need to redesign ourselves. We need to do house-to-house evangelism for us to come back together. And what are we going to do for the state, for the Edo Union to go up? That's what we need to do. Thank you very much.
My name is Ken Foge, popularly known as DJ Barry Conglomerate. I'm the founder of Edo Festival and Award. Edo Festival and Award has been existing for 15 years now. We've gone through up and down, hell, but glory. We are still pushing.
We know the help today. I can stand here today. I know how many times most of us have gone to the political camp from ENA to go and save our people. Because we are strong. Because when we talk about this country, they recognize what we call community. When you are a community person, they recognize you. But I also want to tell everybody, not only believe people you unite. Hello? Hi. When you came to because that time you meet at the boarding call, it was ENA you met that time. So please, you are doing, everybody has spoken well about you. Or mono boy say, or Budika, or right? So everybody has spoken well about you. So bring these people in. We have Asa people to come in. So also again, the cultural meeting we did before, ENA, I was secretary there, we did that. That was the magic thing. Please, if you are doing anything, Asa, Benin, Afema, invite the other persons. That's what I'm going to say.
I just want to talk about the issue of speaking the Benin language. Basically, I think the thing is that most of us, I don't know about you, but most of us learn Spanish and Italian languages. Why? Because of the story given to those languages. So the Benin culture, the Benin language Benin has a great history. All we know about is about the invasion, right? But there's more to the Benin language than the Benin people than the invasion. The mode, why was it built? We don't know. I as an Ishaman, I don't know. But this is a story, and I grew up in Benin. This is a story that should have been taught to me. It wasn't taught to me. Then also, we know about the Queen Ida bronze, which is in the British Museum here. But what's the story behind it? Why was it made? These are stories that were not told to me. By the time we tell these stories, people will come out and say, I want to learn that language. You understand? It's not just only the Benin people that will learn the language. Other people, I'm Ishan, I grew up in Benin City. I went to primary school with this. But I don't speak the Benin language. I speak Yoruba. Why? Because the Benin people has not told their story. And because of that, I was not moved to learn the Benin language. Even though that's where I grew up. So by the time we tell our story, also the Ishan people, by the time we tell our story, then people will be moved to learn the language.
There's one particular thing they have in common, which I know that majority of our people in Nigeria they don't have. They have an office, a place that they open every week, and they can come in their national. They can come in there, and we have our fathers and mother or a pensioner, they come to their service to attend in their office. So I will encourage our Benin people, to do something about that.
We as Edos or Beninese, we should have this moment of reflection.
I have to honor my prince first, Prince Irediawa. I remember when I came in this evening, you told me, I said, oh, there is nobody here. You said my prince is in the pub there. I said, oh, I will definitely go and see him. Now, why did I say that? In the Benin Union in the past, we've already been complaining that sometimes we don't see our brothers and sisters from the royal family. When we are holding a meeting, they don't occasionally come and join us. So when you mentioned the prince, I was happy, first of all, he was here well before time, which is uncommon in places when we are told. The leaders usually come when everyone has arrived, but he arrived very early. So that is very encouraging. Thank you very much.
I did my bit as commissioner then, to help and promote our culture, because that was our pride. And like you said, His Royal Majesty Omonoba Edo Oku Akolokolo, Oba Ewari II Nogidi, Oba Atokwe. That is our spiritual father on earth. And we cannot joke with that institution at all. And I'm into the support of that institution, because that's where we all come from. So for me, whatever concerns Edo, our identity, will be fully involved by here.
I'm never happy when I hear things like, oh, the Asian people are behaving this way, or the Benin people are behaving that way. We're not politicians in that sense, where they use it to divide to rule. Everyone is the same. We're all humans. We're all the creation of God. And like Mother said, it's love as well. And my brother, my Esa brother, I will speak on your highlighting of Dom. The origin of Esa is Benin. We are all one. We all came. We all started from one place as one people. The migration and movement and creation comes about. I think, importantly, the associations like the president of the, am I correct? Mr.
Osa, the former president.
So, if the associations meet, then we have a bigger ground. It's called a edostate. When the associations meet, then you can galvanize each group, and we all become one.
Domo, like I said before, is not just a publication. This is our voice. If you want your voice to be heard, so contribute to Domo. Please. Domo is beautifully written by our brother here, Miss Mame Esiyamo, and he's spoken about everything, actually. Everything we do in diaspora, about our progress, is celebrating our identity. So please, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to encourage our brother here to do more. From me and my household, I want to contribute a little token of £200. Please, I'm telling everyone here tonight,
I just hope that we all come to a vision that we all can tap into, build into, and maybe future for our children to leave a legacy for our children to carry on. I think that's the main purpose of this, for us to be a community that is contributory to the welfare of our own community, and for the Edo Union to have a template that other people may want to emulate.